Alright, so this video, I'm going to go over some gear that I'm currently wearing, and yeah, mostly this will just be a ride to the gym. So I do not have a mic for this GoPro, so it's just going to be sound, so you guys can hear the bike, see how it sounds, you know, under load, actually moving. We'll start it up and give it some revs. It is about 9 a.m. here, so I'm not sure how much I'll rev this, but it is what it is. I've already heard some bikes already this morning, so. But I do have an AGV Pista forged carbon. I like it. It's just two things. It's very light, which is good, and it looks good. Other than that, it's not great. Every helmet, bare minimum, should, you know, have this stuff that's going to protect you, like the certifications, EOT stuff, or Snell. But yeah, this one you can't even put a card, like you can put a card up, but you have to cut stuff inside, and you'd have to tape the card to the outside, which that's not a huge deal. But when you buy a ridiculously priced helmet, you don't really want to be cutting into it. But I don't know, maybe I will in the future. But a couple weeks ago I picked this up. No complaints with this. The guy said I might have an issue getting the cargo on here. I didn't have to use the tape. I just made some room here and then just kind of hooked it in there. It's pretty firm. I don't think it's gonna fall out. So there's some guys who they'll use the tape or the glue. I've seen a guy put it back here on Instagram, which is crazy. It looks pretty cool, but not sure how you're gonna use it with reaching behind your head and whatnot. But yeah, this one was cheaper than the AGV by nearly 50%. So, and this thing's more comfortable. Actually has ear holes for the cardos. The wind is way better on this, and the vents you can actually open and close. With the Pista, you have to use the little rubber inserts. Comes with the clear and a tinted and then a pin lock, and then it comes with a longer spoiler. This is the longer one. I had the guy throw it on, but it comes with a shorter one as well. But who would want to go shorter? Hoodie. So I do have a jacket, but I've been wearing this Raven hoodie. It's actually pretty heavy because the armor in it's actually pretty good. I took the forearm armor out. I don't know, maybe I'll regret it, but the shoulders are in, the back's in, but this is actually pretty heavy duty. It was not cheap either, but gear is usually not. And then feels weird wearing this without my Ducati anymore, but it is, you know, it's not that. This is nice. I think I got this for 500, I think from Italy, overseas. And then pants, I have NBT pants, which are okay, and then I have Raven Moto pants, which are, those are pretty heavy duty. Actually really heavy, and I have not worn those yet, just from picking them up and when I got them in the mail, so I might throw those on today. Gloves, just they're like carbon Ducati full gauntlet, but these are nice. And I have like some shorter up to the wrist Alpine Stars, which after wearing gauntlet gloves, I don't really like those. Yeah, here they are right here. So, but yep. And then I usually carry a backpack just in case I want to buy something. Like last week, I had my backpack and I bought a helmet, and I obviously had a helmet on, so I bought this and put the other helmet, strapped it to my backpack, and it actually held. I actually went riding for another hour or two with my helmet strapped to the back. So